I want to highly recommend this book by Abigail Favali, especially if you have questions around gender, identity, whether this is just a social construct, gender, which is what I hear a lot, even from Christians. If you have ever heard or said that or thought that, you must buy and read this book. Or if you have loved ones that are saying things like gender is just a social construct and a way that dismisses femininity and masculinity from the created act of God and order, and that there's natural meaning and purpose behind God as creator in the human body, be that feminine or male. And that she does with great compassion in a non-culture warring sort of way, looks to the final destination of a deconstructed path of feminism and back towards a biblical construction and the goodness of being male and female. In Genesis 1:27, it says, God, this is the very first chapter of the Bible, God made man, not just like he did the animals, but he made them in his image. And it says right then, male and female, he created them. So it's core to God's project and clear that gender in the created body, where both soul and spirit, the physical body being made by God in Genesis 1, formed, and then spirit breathed into them from God, the intimacy of God, forming and breathing his life in to human beings, and that is an engendered thing, and that part of their task in the world, to be in the world, is procreating and raising children in the world. So the idea of Christian marriage is not something that comes late in the scriptures, but is there from the very first words of creation. And there is so much goodness in that. And Abigail goes and retrieves in a sort of screeching political world where there's all sorts of phobias and things, or accusations of phobias, in ways that shut down the conversation from an inability to look for God's goodness in the created world. I often say to atheists, you can't be an accident. This whole thing can't be an accident. And then you are not an accident. And I would just say your body is not an accident.